to believe, but the mortgage crisis started an entire 6 years ago now. People have been through a lot, foreclosures, short sales, you name it. Well, now enough time has passed that some of those folks are ready to get back on the horse and perhaps even buy again. Joining me now, John Macchio and Anthony Lamacchia of Macchio Lamacchia Realty. That gets me every time. Try to say it all at once and it's tough.
Okay.
Thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
All right, so first let's get an idea of just how many people have dealt with foreclosure here in the state.
It's around 56,000, and then there's, say, 15 or 20 that have done short sales or deed in lieu. So we're talking about 70,000 people.
So a lot of people here in the state.
A lot. And a lot of people are asking, when can we buy again?
Are they really? You're getting a lot of people asking you this type of thing? So let's say I've gone through foreclosure, some time has passed. Are there certain things that I need to know about, when I can buy again, how I go about doing this?
Yep. It really depends on if it's a foreclosure. Usually it's 4+ years before you can get back out there. Short sale is about 2+. So
why is that? What's the time?
Different credit, different. It's a different view on how lenders look at it. They feel short sales are a much more responsible approach, so they're a little more lenient when you're going to buy again. So that's creating obviously a huge opportunity for folks who are seeing unbelievable rates, still the lowest we've seen in history, and we've seen a huge rush in the market already. This is by far the best spring market we've seen in 4 years.
That's right. Spring is a big time, obviously, as we get out of the winter season here. When people call you guys, what are some of the things that they're worried about? What are they concerned with?
Well, some people say, what should I do different this time?
Right.
Some people a lot of our clients, we do a lot of short sales, and a lot of our clients are past short sale clients, and they say, what should I do differently? And we tell them the same thing we tell every buyer, whether they had a short sale before or they're just a normal buyer, is don't rush. Make sure you have a good enough down payment and buy when you're ready. If that means you've got to wait an extra 6 months, rent 6 months longer to have a larger down payment or to have more job history or to get that lower rate, wait. It is a great time to buy, like John said, but if you can buy now and get the deal, a pretty good deal, or buy in September and get a great deal with your interest rate because you'll have a larger down payment, then wait.
It's kind of hard because, people that have been foreclosed on in the past, these are, unforeseen circumstances perhaps.
That's right.
They
Many
lost
times.
their job, you don't know what could have happened. So is there really, is there stuff that they can do that can help prevent this?
Well, yeah, with the next purchase, just like Anthony says, yes, be patient, but also learn from what didn't work before. Don't overspend. Even if you can afford a $300,000 home, doesn't mean that's what you need to buy. Maybe you buy a $250,000 home. Save up a little more for a down payment. Maybe make extra principal payments so you can start building some equity quicker. Do your homework. Get the right agent so that you don't overpay. Get the right home inspectors so you discover mold in the attic that you found before, but it was too late. So the market has changed quite a bit. Buyers have tremendous leverage, and they should use that to get a good deal and get the right deal. And also plan on staying there long term, not 5 years. Stay there 10, 15, 20 years to really establish yourself and build equity.
Do you recommend that this time around, does it make a difference whether or not you put a larger down payment down? I know there are certain with, FHA loans that you can have a smaller percentage, and then obviously with a more traditional mortgage, you have to have a larger down payment. Is there one that's better than the other for someone who's dealt with foreclosure?
If you have 20% to put down,
it's
wonderful.
Better.
Yeah, and if you don't, if you only have, say, 5% and then you want to use 3.5% of that for an FHA loan, that's okay too. But I think the key is when people buy, you don't have to max out. If you can afford $2,000 a month for a mortgage, that doesn't mean you have to spend $2,000 a month.
Right.
And that's kind of like what John said with $300 or $250.
Right.
Everybody got into this mindset back when the market was really hot to just max out what they could spend per month.
Not
you
good.
don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
It's not your only expense every month, people.
That's correct.
People get laid off. People have health problems. Things happen. So you want to make it so that if you're not working for 4 or 5 months, you still keep your home and life goes on.
And you bring up a valid point. There's maintenance fees, there's insurance, there's taxes, there's condo fees. Make sure you budget for them as well.
Okay. John Macchio, Anthony Lamacchia, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. As
Thank
always,
you.
We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back.